Hi everyone, welcome to NeuroTarot, a set of tarot cards based on neuroscience. I am SIDDHARTH Ramakrishnan, a neuroscientist, and I designed these set of cards which are based on my knowledge of neuroscience and my inspiration from tarot. If you want to know more about these cards, please go to www.brainmystic.com. You can also purchase these cards on Etsy by looking up NeuroTarot. I wanted to people to learn more about neuroscience in a fun way, but also gain some insight into themselves, which is why I produce these cards. And this set of videos, I'm hoping, is a way for us to explore more about some concepts in neuroscience, gain a little bit more insight. And I'm hoping that this will provoke some conversation and questions, and please feel to ask your questions in the comments section, and I hope to answer them in follow-up videos or on blogs on my website. So without further ado, let's start with the first card. And because it's the first video, I wanted to choose the first card in the deck, and in this case it's the Beginnings card, or also Neurulation. This card was inspired by the Fool card of the tarot deck. The Fool card is very interesting because it depicts a person who is about to step off a cliff, and they are young and they don't know what's going to happen, and they are almost looking up without seeing where they are going, and the future is infinite, and there's so much potential that they can encounter infinite possibilities. And it was a really inspiring card because I started thinking about us as functioning, living, breathing, eating organisms, and we are not fully formed this way. We are actually initially just one cell, which is formed by the fusion of a sperm and an ovum, and from that one cell we become a bag of cells, and that bag of cells then grows into an organism. And going from point A to point B is not trivial, and so much needs to happen in between, and so many things can go wrong, frankly. So neurulation is the process of the formation of the nervous system, and how does that bag of cells start forming the nervous system, which can then lead to infinite possibilities. So when you start off as a bag of cells, initially they almost appear as a sheet, and then as they grow more and more, they start folding in on themselves to form this tube. And that tube is called neural tube. And this formation of the neural tube is the process of neurulation. And the tube that's formed will then differentiate and grow into the brain and the spinal cord. And the differentiation is actually controlled a lot by a chemical which diffuses from the bottom and kind of moves all the way across. And this chemical is named sonic hedgehog. Biologists are, I guess, we're all like nerds at heart, and we love like reading fantasy novels and playing video games, I guess. I mean, it's a stereotype of some kind, but still, you'll encounter names in biology like Frodo and Bilbo and Sonic Hedgehog. And Sonic Hedgehog is this chemical that helps in patterning the nervous system at a very early stage in the embryo. And then you can almost think of that growing neural tube as a seed that contains all the information, that bursting with information that would then form almost like a fully grown tree. And that's what we are starting with in the neural tube. So that's the main topics I want to cover for today, and I wanted to leave you with a set of glossary terms that you can look up. And again, if you have questions, please leave comments on the video below, and I'll be happy to follow up in either a follow-up video or on a blog on my website, www.brainmystic.com. So some glossary terms for you to look up are neurulation, sonic hedgehog, neural development, neural tube, and somites. Thank you for joining me on this journey, and look forward to meeting you all soon.